Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today we are going to start our new chapter of English text. The name of the chapter is Gathering Leaf. Gathering Leaf is a poem about season autumn. Dear students, let's start the poem. Spade takes up leaves, no better than spoons, and bags full of leaves are light as balloons. I make a great noise of rustling all day, like rabbit and deer running away. But the mountains I raise elude my embrace, flowing over my arm and into my face. I may load and unload again and again, till I fill the whole shed. And what have I then? Next to nothing for weight, and since they grew duller from contact with earth, next to nothing for color. Next to nothing for use, but a crop is a crop, and who's to say where the harvest shall stop? In this poem, the poet is describing the task of gathering falling leaves, which is essential for harvest, but is very difficult and time consuming. In the start, the poet tells about the difficulty he faces while collecting leaves. The spades are unable to pick leaves properly, and the leaves are constantly making rustling sound and running away or blowing away from the writer. Poet explains in third stanza that leaves do not want to gather in the bag and keep falling out of it. Moreover, even the leaves feel light, but when they gather in a bag, they become heavy, making the job even harder. At last, poet tells that after all the effort, poet has nothing but a useless stack of leaves with no use, but the poet must continue this process as he knows this can't happen. Now move on, page number 81, reading comprehension. Read the sentences carefully and circle the correct options by the help of explanation. Number 1. Gathering Leaf is a factual recount, poem and story. The correct answer is poem. Question number 2. What tools does the poet use to gather leaves? Options are spades and spoons, bags and balloons, spades and bags. The correct answer is spades and bags. Number 3. Which season is the poet talking about? Winter, summer or autumn? The correct answer is autumn. Number 4. The rustling of leaves sounds like rabbit and a deer running away, a rabbit and a deer prancing in the meadow. Number C. Horse galloping in the grassland. The correct answer is rabbit and deer running away. Question number 5. Which of the following is not a simile used by the poet? Spoons and balloons, light as balloon, like rabbit and deer running away. The correct answer is like rabbit and deer running away. Now move on, exercise B on page number 82. Match the phrases with their meaning. Bags full of leaves are light as balloon. Match with the sentence, the huge bags of leaves are as light and airy as balloon. Number 2. Spade take up leaves no better than a spoon. Matching is spades are as useless as a spoon when it comes to picking up leaves. Number 3. Till I fill the whole shed, and what have I done? Gathering leaves is an endless task. Match with the gathering leaves is an endless task. Like rabbit and deer running away. Answer is the noise made when gathering is like rabbit and deer running away. Number 5. And who's to say where the harvest shall stop? Answer is what will the poet have when the whole shed is filled with leaves? Dear students, book work has been completed. I hope all of you have done your copy work for previous chapter. Now you will prepare for the written work of the chapter Gathering Leaf. All work has to be done sequentially. First you fill your index, then you will make the title page of your chapter we are doing. Dear students, after the title page, you will be putting the heading of words meaning to be very next page. Let's start the words meaning now. Rustle, soft dry sound of leaves. Elude, to avoid by speed. Embrace, to hold, hug. Shed, a rough structure used for storage. Harvest, to pick and collect crops. Raise, lift or move to a higher position. After the word's meaning, you will do word sentences to be very next page. First word is rustle. The trees rustle in the wind. Elude. The gold medal continues to elude her. Embrace. Mother embraced me warmly on my birthday. Shed. Father kept gardening tools in the shed. Harvest. Farmers are very busy during harvest. Raised. Government raised petroleum products rate. This is the end of text portion. Grammar portion should be done in your next class. Hopefully all of you have understood each and everything, but still you have any queries, you are free to ask them.